In this video, we are going to talk about the structural elements of HTML. As I said before, in HTML, the semantic meaning of each element is very important. The designers of the HTML considered some special elements, some special tags for organizing an HTML document. One of these elements is the header element. Header element specifies a region that you need to define the header of your page if you have any. For example, it's very common to have a header on top of each HTML page, and we usually in the header section write the title of our website, the logo of our website. Sometimes we put menus of our website in the header region. In this example, let's just type the title of our web page here. Assume that our website name is Our World. And it's good to talk about configuring the presentation of HTML elements at this point. One of the ways to change the appearance of an element is to add the style attribute to the opening tag of the element, and in the style you type something like background color colon navy to change the background color of your element. After the value you should put a colon, and then if you can change the other stuff. For example, if you want to change the text color, you just need to type color colon and the value. We will talk about this stuff later in much more detail. Okay, this is the header of our page. Now the next element that is commonly used for organizing an HTML page is the NAV element. NAV, or navigation element, is the place that actually you define the menu of your page. In HTML, usually menus are defined by some anchor tags. href, for example, something, countries, href, something, population. As you see here, we created something like a menu. Let's do the same thing that we did for the header. Here I add a style attribute and I change the background color to orange. Okay. And after the menu region, we usually have our main content section. If you look at different web pages, you can notice that some part of all pages, like headers, menus, and footers, are fixed among a website. But each page has a section which contains actual content of the page, and it's different from one page to another page. These sections are denoted by using main tags, like here. So in this example, I should move the nested list inside to the main element. As I said, each page may have a footer. To specify a region for footers, we use a footer tag. Now you see that there are some gaps between sections, and also the footer should be stick in the bottom of the page. Later you will see how we can do this. Other than these structural elements, we will have some common structural elements. One of the most common used one is the div tag, DAV, the div tag. A div tag creates a block element in our page and allows us to divide each section into more detailed section. In addition to the div tag, we have span tag. Span tag creates an inline element. We usually use span tags to add complex custom style to part of a text among a paragraph. To give you some examples, I'm going to pause this video and copy some data and then continue recording this video. So, okay, assume we want to show the name of some countries and a description about them. I just copied this information from ChatGPT and I didn't read the content, so I don't take any responsibility for the content. Now, assume I want to sectionize the name of each country and the description. So I wrap those information in a div tag. Okay, I do the same thing for the second country, which is my country, and China. Okay. Now in the main section, we have 3 sections. Why do we do this? Because we can style each section in better way. Later you will see how. Let me style these div tags. You don't need to know them, so I'm going to pause the video. You will learn about how to do this later. I'm going to pause the video and I will apply the style and then continue the video. Okay, I defined the style for the div tags. Now you see that I could style each section in much better and organized way. So to just change a color of each section, I just need to change the rule that I wrote for the div tags, and this rule applied in all those kind of sections. Let's talk about phrase section. Assume I want to style the name of countries in much more complex way, like something more than just bolding and italicizing the text. Span. So I am going to wrap the name of the countries inside of the span tag. And add a rule for all span tag. Color red. Font weight bold. Font size little bit larger. You see, it's something more complex than just bolding or italicizing. I want to change the weight of the font, the color of the font, and the size of the font. So in this case, I use a span tag and the rule only applied on those regions. And as you see, it is an inline element, which means that we can put something on its left or on its right.